Hello there, it's Monday the 13th of June 2016. Little bit disappointed last night after my kisses from girls on Thursday night and hugs from boys on Saturday night. There were no kisses or hugs from me last night at the karaoke. Most disappointing. Would have thought I got something. Not even a cat brushed past my leg. Very, very disappointed. No hugs or kisses last night. Now, you may notice I've got a bit of a sore eye this morning. Can you see that? It's a little bit red. Just come closer. Come closer and listen. Is that looking sore to you? Perhaps compare it to the other one. And the reason is very simple. This morning, before I've come up here to chit-chat with you, I've had my breakfast, as always, porridge with blueberries and a little large dollop of honey there in the middle. And then I stroked the cat while I was feeding her, and then I rubbed my eyes. Big mistake. I'm actually allergic to my own cat. And I mustn't stroke the cat and then rub my eyes without washing them. Otherwise, this happens. It's actually not too bad because I quickly washed it afterwards. But once it started happening, you've just got to wait for it to go again. Is anyone else allergic to their own animals? I mean, is it only like furry animals that you can get allergic to? If I was to buy perhaps a snake or one of those delightful bearded lizards, do you like bearded lizards? Little things, and they walk on you, you know. They come over and sit on you. Perhaps they want cuddle. You can't squeeze a bearded lizard too much, can you? Because they're only little. And what are the large things? Iguanas. Or they get vicious sometimes. When they get angry, they start spitting at you. That's what I need, a house full of lizards with long tongues. Have you got how long is my tongue long? Have a look. Have I got a tape measure in here? No. Would that be classed as a long tongue? Are you ready? Now quickly measure it with your eyes. I don't know. So that's why I've got the eye like that. And last night, talking of my cat, Katie the cat, last night I opened the door. Oh, God, the worst smell. That's the smelliest one she's done so far. Honestly, as I opened... Oh, dear me. Because she's got a litter tray in the kitchen. Because unfortunately, she's a little bit old to go out now. She doesn't like to go out too much. She just likes her little corner in the kitchen. And that's it. And she'd filled up the cat litter tray. Not completely full up. I do like to empty it every time she goes. Oh, do you know what? I went round, I'll never forget, about 20 years ago, I went round to someone's house after I'd been DJing. You know, went round to some, and there was this cat litter tray. Well, I don't think it had ever been emptied. It was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And, you know, if I was a cat, I wouldn't want to go in that same litter tray if someone hadn't emptied it, was it? So literally every time I go past mine, and up it comes and in the bin outside, in one of my Waitrose carrier bags. I'm still using. This just explains to you, man, how many carrier bags I managed to get hold of before they banned carrier bags. I'm still using Waitrose carrier bags to throw my rubbish out in. Now, here's a little tip for you. I noticed this because although I've got many, I am preparing, boys and girls. I am preparing from the future. And I have found somewhere else that gives away carrier bags. Isn't that good news? So I won't have to buy bin liners. But if you do buy bin liners, excuse me, my eye's dodgy. Birthday's coming up. Hang on, just a minute. That's better. If you do buy bin liners, stop. One of the reasons I use carrier bags and not bin liners, because bin liners are very big, aren't they? Yes, I'm sure you can buy smaller ones, but I like to chuck out the rubbish every day. I can't bear having a great big bin in my kitchen filled up with bits of rubbish over several days. Actually, you know, to be fair, I don't really throw food away, so that's not a problem. But you see some people's houses, and they've got these bins, and they're full up with bits of food from, you know, a week and a half ago, and they're sitting there, columbulating in their kitchens. Is that a word? I don't know. Colugulating? Something like that. Anyway, they're sitting there, going off in people's, probably off already. Going off in people's kitchens. Oh, no. I've got to get rid of that bin every day. I take out the carrier bag liner, put it in the bin outside, and it's gone. Now, here's a way to save money, boys and girls. Do you buy bin liners? I bet you do. Ronnie, my mate Ronnie, of course, he buys the specific bin liner for the specific bin he gets. Because there's some bins you can get, and they do bin liners specifically for that bin. Oh, everything has to bloody match in his house. Oh, you know, everything's got to be red or green or, in his case, grey. The living room's grey. Grey. How depressing is that? You've got to have big, bright, bold colours, dear. And big, bright, bold bins as well. Yes. No need to buy bin liners. Go on Amazon. And I think there you can buy about 1,000 carrier bags for £6. Let me have a look. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to look it up for you now so you don't have to wear your poor little tired fingers out on that keyboard. Amazon. Must be careful I don't click one-click ordering again and something will arrive in a post again. I love it. One-click ordering. Hang on. Carrier bags. One moment, please. eBay's another good place to get them. Oh, here we are. Now, was it? Here we are. 100 carrier bags, £2.74. Is that with free delivery? No free delivery on that one. It's probably 1,000. Let me try typing 1,000. Carrier bags, 1,000. One, two, three. Seems a reasonable amount to put in. Oh, here we are. Here you go. 1,000 carrier bags, £12.99. Now, I bet you 1,000 bin liners, would you buy them in tens or something ridiculously small like that? At your local supermarket isn't £12.99, is it? Eh? Or is another one here? 1,000 for £11? There you go. Get yourself 1,000 carrier bags for £11 off Amazon, and you won't buy. Will you ever have to buy bin liners again? I don't think you will. And every day you can just pick up the bag and chuck it outside, boys and girls, and that's it. Gone. So I pick up my cat litter, my soiled cat litter, and out it goes. Every day. We can't have smells. Oh, so poor little Katie making those smells in there. And of course, the last thing you want to do when you come home from work late at night is open the door and have to empty that cat litter bag. Why can't she do it at night while I'm asleep? Then in the morning, that can be the first thing I do. Pick it up and chuck it out. No, she does it when I come out. Oh, don't want to do this now, but I did. Because my pussy must have a clean litter tray. Thank you very much. That's it. Good news, boys and girls. I've lost £8 in weight. And even better than that, people are noticing it. Chris, have you lost weight? Yes, I have. Thank you very much. £8. We are now below 12.5 stone. How have I done that, you are asking yourself? Well, I have a large breakfast, which I just described to you, porridge, blueberries and honey. Then I have, about 3 hours later, quite quick actually, 3 hours later, but that's not purposely done like that. It just happens to be how my day works, right? About 3 hours later, I have lunch. Lunch is large. Lunch is large. It might be 2 veggie burgers, some vegetables, and perhaps a little bit of cheese there. That's lunch, okay? And then that's really it. And then on the way to work, I have a bar of Galaxy chocolate. Large bar. That's it. And then after that, nothing else to eat. Nothing else to eat from about 6 or 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock the next morning. And the weight is coming off. And it's coming off slowly. Very, very slowly this time, which I gather is the way to do it. So I'm very pleased about that. I have, of course, lost the weight for Barry Manilow. Because I think when he's standing on that stage, selecting, I like that word, selecting someone to dance with him, he may look down at me and say, oh, that's Chris, isn't it? That's Chris. Oh, phone's ringing. Good morning. It's the Bat Line. May I help you with your inquiry? Yes, may I help you with your inquiry? Don't know who that was. I wonder if they ring again. Yes, ring again. Do you think I'm seriously... It's ringing again. Yes? I need serious help, I think. Go on, ring again. Ring again, please. My name is. My name is. Hello. Go on, ring again. Ring again. Please ring again. It's a shame you can't hear the other end. Now, where was I? So I've lost... Yes, so I wonder if Barry will look down and think, oh, he's lost some weight. I'll ask him to dance. What do you reckon? Barry Manilow in concert in the UK at this moment, boys and girls. Go and see him. He's got a night off tonight. Friday night, Saturday night he was in Leeds. Last night it was in Newcastle, up to north. I wonder if Cheryl Cole went to see him. Do you think she went to see him with the gorgeous Liam Payne? Get your claws out of him, dear. I wonder if tonight, as he's got a night off, maybe he'd turn up at my karaoke night tonight. Yes, Monday night. Barry, if you're watching, please just come straight up to the stage tonight where I shall be standing. Just put your song straight in. I'll get you straight on the stage. I don't ever allow people to queue jump. It's not fair to anyone else. But Barry, you will queue jump. Here is a message to Barry Manilow today. If you, as you are off tonight, how about taking a trip down to London and turning up at Chris Reardon's karaoke night at Central Station in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. And also, Barry, it won't break the bank because we've got cheap drinks on tonight as well. You could sing Copacabana while having a very cheap pint of Foster's or something like that. Yes. Please, Barry, come to Central Station this Monday night, tonight, from 8 p.m. Wharfdale Road in King's Cross, London. We hope to see you, sir. If you sing one of my songs, I'll sing one of yours. How's that? So good. If you're a friend of Wendy... She's got a lot of beautiful, wonderful photographs up there, boys and girls, and also a couple of nice long videos. I see, Wendy, you're almost managing to get entire songs up on the internet, so that's quite cool. If you know if you're a friend of Wendy Young, have a look at her wall. She's got lots of stuff up there. Okay, now let me see. Dum 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 dum. Have I think I've done that already, haven't I? I'm looking at yesterday's list of things to talk about. Right, chuck them away. That's my Barry Manilow thing. Just a moment. What else? Now, here's an idea for you. Just before we go to the birthdays, would you charge 6 strangers to come for dinner? Now, this was in the Daily Mail a couple of Saturdays ago, actually. This is by a lady called Sarah Rainey. It says, the doorbell rings and I freeze. My kitchen looks like it's been hit by a bomb. The table hasn't been set. I've been chopping onions what feels like hours. Well, you stupid old cow. What you chopping onions for? You can buy a bag of chopped up onions now in Waitrose. Honestly, Sarah, you just make it hard for yourself, you miserable old cow. What you moaning about? Don't moan. Moan. Always looking for something to moan about. People, aren't they? You're one of them. Moaning about chopping up onions. Well, don't chop them up then. Go and buy the ones ready charged. Right, ready chopped, rather. Charged, chopped. Go and buy the ones ready chopped. She says there's a pan of burning caramel, puffing black smoke on the... She's hosting a dinner party, and as usual, I'm running late. But it's no average evening. For a start, I have absolutely no idea who is on my doorstep. My 6 guests for the evening, right, get this, are total strangers. Well, I wouldn't be having any... Oh, no, I'm very, very funny about people coming into my house. I am. I won't have a cleaner. No, I don't know who they are. I don't trust anyone to come into the house. Honestly, I don't. I'm very, very funny and picky with people coming into my house, dear. She says, found through a new website which brings people together over their shared love of food, called We Fi Fo, short for We Find Food. Why didn't they call it We Find Food? It would be much easier, wouldn't it? We Fi Fo. We Fi Fo. I smell the blood of an Englishman. I think the Russians were chanting that the other day, weren't you? Naughty old Russians. Although some of them look rather fit, I must say.
Called We Fi Fo, short for We Find Food, it works in the same way as the TV series Come Dine With Me, whereby... Oh, that's a dreadful programme, that is. And if you watch it, shame on you. Shame on you. What sort of people can you be to be invited round to someone's house, have dinner cooked and cleared up for you, only to appear on camera and slag them off? I think it's... And that's what's wrong with television these days, if you ask me. I mean, don't get me wrong. People love it. Oh, they love it. They love to see someone slagging someone else off, don't they? I wouldn't have any of that. Cook someone a meal and have people run you down afterwards because you didn't like it. Go on, piss off out of my house. Miserable bastards. It says guests. It's similar to Come Dine With Me, whereby guests eat dinner in an unfamiliar person's home before rating them on their cooking, conversation, and hospitality. Now, the hosts are all amateurs in this case, but the guests pay in advance for their food, with the cost ranging from a £5 up to £25, about $40. Anyone can sign up to the site. All you have to do is create a free profile and decide whether to host an evening or attend one. So I don't know what you think of this. It launched just 6 weeks ago, but there are already hundreds of diverse dinner parties to choose from or be inspired by. A Singaporean banquet in Cheshire, anyone? A steak and chips night in Leamington Spa? Or how about a feast on a farm in Buckinghamshire, perhaps? The hosts advertise their menu, the number of guests they want, and the cost, then simply wait for people to say yes. Afterwards, they rate their guests and the guests rate them back, both on a scale of 1 to 5 with feedback displayed on a site for all to see. So I don't know what you reckon on that. I couldn't do it. But maybe you're someone who likes cooking. How about wanting to share your food with other people and it not costing you anything? I think it's not a bad idea. Do you? But I can see this open to like burglars and people like that, letting themselves in, having your meal and then rummaging through your smalls in your drawers, dear. No, not for me. Not for me. I quite like the idea, but that's very, very open to abuse, isn't it? Very open to abuse. Incidentally, boys and girls, I am open to abuse at all times of day and night. And if you want to come and abuse me, please just leave your address and I'll be round in the next 10 minutes. Okay, let's do some birthdays. Quite a lot of birthdays today. Happy birthday today to John Penrig, 25 today. Happy birthday, sir. Now, there is a few names up here that I'm not sure who they are, to be honest. John, I'm not quite sure. I'm sure I know you from somewhere. I'm looking at the picture. I recognise your little smiling face. Happy birthday to Marc Kelly, drag queen extraordinaire. Marc, who I've worked with many, many times. He used to buy me Mars bars, but he doesn't anymore. I think he looked at me and thought, you're too fat to have a Mars bar now, so you're not having one. So please, could I have one next time I'm working with you, Marc? Otherwise, your sound and lights will be really bad. Well, even worse than normal. Okay? Happy birthday, Marc. Happy birthday today, to top singer Angie Brown. You will have heard her music before. I've worked with her a couple of times as well. Happy birthday, Angie. Happy birthday to Mark Harrison. There's a little face I haven't seen for ages and ages. Woody Francis, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Brian Reed. George DeMichael. Happy birthday, George DeMichael. George DeMichael does a George Michael tribute act, and I've put that on the stage a couple of times as well. Happy birthday, George. I haven't seen you for quite a long years, actually. I haven't seen you for ages. Happy birthday to Jamie and all those people. It's time to sing to you, boys and girls. 1 minute. Where's my music? There it is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John, Mark, Angie, Mark, Kelly, Woody, Brian, George and Jamie. Oh no! I've run the music back to the beginning. What an idiot! 1 minute. Right. Happy birthday to all those people. Happy birthday to you. All right, boys and girls, hope you have a lovely time tonight. And don't forget, tonight's special guest at Central Station Karaoke, that's in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross, every Monday night from 8 o'clock with cheap drinks, is Barry Manilow. Well, at least he's been invited. I'm officially invited, Barry Manilow, to karaoke tonight at Central Station, Wharfdale Road to King's Cross, and bring your little crew, you know, the bloke and the two girls who dance with you. Possibly the band as well. We could set you up. There might be a little corner of the stage that I can fit you in. Okay, have a lovely Monday, everyone, boys and girls. It's a bit wet and grey out there again today, but at least it's not cold, is it? See you soon.